someone who had the vision to see that the character of the future is about asserting our own identity and our own individuality when it comes to our music. As a musician, when I was growing up, Osibisa's music was everywhere. I heard Uncle talk about Osofodazi. Osofodazi was a show that we all would wake up as kids in the morning, anticipate it in the evening, Super Oldie, all of these characters. But there was a sound when it started, the sound of Osibisa.
In music and dance, and became England's #1 dance company in the 80s. But Teddy was all the way there. And for the last...
For Nigeria, hey, waiting they go on there. They say it be something with them, they call them first stack. Yeah. Where Osibisa starts, they play, they shake. The whole world. Teddy Osei, I Richard Teddy.
Looking at it, because of the greatness of Osibisa.
So I'm like we are meeting and it's bittersweet.
And a time build up, a time to win, and a time to love, a time to mourn, and a time.
We are not here to mourn, so please put your hands together for yourself for making time to be here today. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Like they said, it's not a solemn day. We're supposed to celebrate Anket's life. Anket was someone that we all should be proud of. He took Ghana into the international arena. Talking about him even gives me goosebumps. He was like a dad to me, and actually stood on stage and commanded, got the Englishmen out there to stand on stage and join in with whatever they presented to them. I am so proud to know this man. In fact, the whole Osibisa gang. The Simons took me from beginning, Alfred Bannerman, all of them, for me to know Uncle Ted. And I'm so proud to be a part of that gang. Uncle Ted, we love you, we appreciate you, and thank you. I repeat, thank you so much for putting Ghana on the map. Thank you.
Drummer per excellence.
Greetings, everyone. Yes, I'm going to carry on the theme of a celebration. I first listened to Osibisa at the age of 10 when they played music for Bongo, and I was a dancer with the Bristol West Indian Caribbean Dance Company. And we thought, what is this music? It was getting the body ready and everything else. I then met Teddy on crossing tours. I was with a company called Ekome, and we did traditional Ghanaian music and dance, and became England's #1 dance company in the 80s. But Teddy was all the way there, all the way there. And for the last, say 3 years, 2.5 years, I was with Osibisa's band. The first track and the end track of the album I put there. But the most important thing was when I met Teddy in so many occasions, at his home and where he and later passed. He was a loving, generous, highly accomplished musician, an amazing band leader, and a friend to anyone who came near him. I love you, Teddy. I came all the way for you, Teddy. And your music will live on forever. Thank you. Keyboard player and Wendell Richardson, one of the singers, tried very hard to communicate with Ghana to get them over for this tribute. They really wanted to come, but unfortunately the arrangements couldn't get in place. So on behalf of Robert Bailey and Wendell Richardson, I'd just like to say another tribute for Teddy Osei.
Thank you very much. All right.
You can refer to Teddy Osei as an iconic legend. I'm one of the privileged few among musicians who was invited by Teddy to play with Osibisa. I got a call that, Carlos, are you available for a session with Osibisa? I said, come on, Teddy. I mean, playing with Osibisa is like getting a PhD from an Ivy League university. The moment you play with Osibisa, it puts you in a different class. Because Osibisa was made up of excellent musicians. But you needed that extra exposure to project you to that level. Now, Teddy Osei was a very disciplined man. Anytime I hear the phrase, I came, I saw, I conquered, Teddy comes to mind. Teddy left Ghana after he had achieved a certain measure of success in the early 60s. And he went to the UK at a time when there weren't many blacks, especially blacks from Africa itself. I mean, people knew about West Indians and so on. But to come from Africa and be there at a time when most of the liberation movements were up there. Because I mean, Teddy has told me about an experience. The first home he went to, he was going to live with a friend. When he got there, the friend wasn't there. The white lady opened the door. He said, I'm Teddy, I'm coming to live here. He said, no, you can't. He just banged the door. Banged the door in his face. But Teddy, being Teddy, was not offended. He realized he was in an environment where many blacks hadn't broken through, you know. But I can imagine the face of the lady just about 10 years down the line when Osibisa exploded with crisscross rhythms that explode with happiness. And they did not just explode with crisscross rhythms, they also crisscrossed the globe with their brand of music, timeless music, timeless. I mean, Woyaya was covered by our Garfunkel of Simon and Garfunkel. It's like an anthem now, all over the world. And this came from a mastermind, the brain of one Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, followed by the Black Stars of Ghana. Osibisa is the group that put Teddy showed us the way. He opened doors. Talk about Fela Kuti, the colors. It's all about the music. It's the music. And Matonto used to say a similar thing, that when you get there, forget about the equipment, forget about everything, just go there and do your thing. I played
Teddy Osei, Wanolibino Wangamukayo, Wangamukayo, Wangamukaye, Wanolibino Wangamukayo. I will check Teddy Osibisa. Hey, our Eddie Kamfo. They paved the way for us. I admired the king of her life, E.T. Mensah, when I saw him blowing the horn. And then I saw Awicha Teddy blowing the horn. And I saw the soprano saxophone. He was blowing the soprano, the one that I blow. Awicha Teddy, Sinam Hayehowa, we thank you. Osibisa, Awicha Teddy, Ayeko, Ghana, Africa, le monde entier, on dit merci, oh merci. This one, make a talk and for pigeons more. We are the Ghana, where we hear say, Awicha means brother. We hear say Awicha Teddy and Osibisa. Then they go play for Nigeria. Hey, waiting they go on there. They say it be something with them, they call them first stack. Yeah. Where Osibisa starts, they play. They shake. The whole world. Teddy Osei, Awicha Teddy. Thank you. Now you go.
Teddy and Uncle Gyedu is only 1 year when they separate them. So as they
Teddy, I was expecting here to be full. I wasn't expecting here to be, halfway baked, like the way I'm looking at it. Because of the greatness of Osibisa, they've done so many things that I think we're not taking them into, we're not focusing on them. But their name, Osibi is the beginning of high life music. Because high life music is Osibi. And they added Sa to it to become Osibi. Sa, that means if you want to dance high life, that's right. That's the formation of it. Where they took Ghana to, because for me, when I got involved in music and to be able to put color and things like that, I had inspiration from Osibisa. Because when I look at them, the way on stage, they were on stage, their dresses and everything, you see that they were portraying Ghana to the world. And one thing that hurts me is that when they come back home, it's like nobody has come home. I think we need to do something for Osibisa and where they took Ghana to, and the kind of music that they recorded. Back in the days when Osofo Dazi and all the kind of programs were being held, they were using Osibisa's music as a team back in the days. And we're still forgetting about them? No. I think that we need to really sit down and, reset everything, as we're resetting everything now. I have lived with Teddy Osei in London, in his own house. Him and Mark Tonto, his junior brother, they're all on the same street. And when I went to London, the privilege was for me to live with Teddy Osei. And when I look at...
Hey, brothers get walking, so...
Thank you very much. It's a great honor to be among my peers today. Although we are meeting under circumstances that are not, in other sense, the best of circumstances, because we are mourning one of ours. But when we mourn greatness, it transforms the mourning into a celebration. Because there aren't many men or women who come and dedicate their lives into creating legacies that become transcendent, not only during the times that they live, but across generations. Today, we are here to celebrate a primary personality, a visionary, a leader, someone who had the vision to see that the character of the future is about asserting our own identity and our own individuality when it comes to our music. As a musician, when I was growing up, Osibisa's music was everywhere. I heard Uncle talk about Osofo Dazi. Osofo Dazi was a show that we all would wake up as kids in the morning, anticipate it in the evening, Super Oldie, all of these characters. But there was a sound when it started, the sound of Osibisa. Teddy Osei and Osibisa started a movement that also changed the mindset of African music in the world. They also changed the colonial narrative when it comes to African music being able to not only transcend the cultural space, but also into the contemporary space. Osibisa's music, for me, was what broke the boundaries of a colonialism when it comes to music. It broke and recreated stereotypes that today many of us who have had the opportunity of not only emulating or being inspired, but have been able to take our music, which is inspired by our local and cultural inspirations, to many places, to have that confidence. But the confidence was built upon the works of giants, the works of visionaries, upon which every step of the way, every victory of the way can be traced to its beginnings. The sound of Osibisa, when you travel around the world, you don't have to be told. The sound itself transcended, became timeless beyond the people who created it. If there's any other way of attaining immortality, music is the medium by which attain immortality. So today I know, as we all believe that as Africans, our existence is not only in the physical, but also in the spiritual. And I believe that Uncle Teddy is sitting right now amongst us with a big smile on his face, knowing that the works that he did are being celebrated by people who have also been able to take that step into the future. And a nation that is expressing its gratefulness, and a continent that is also expressing its appreciation You can have Fela Kuti. You can have Manu Dibango. I mean, you can have Uncle Gyedu Blay Ambolley because he was here. But these are all legends who have inspired us, who saw what Osibisa did and knew that for the African to conquer and break boundaries on their own account, on their own sound, on their own originality was possible. And now as we celebrate African music all around the world, breaking boundaries, becoming mainstream, there's a seed that was sown. And today we honor that seed. That seed is our brother, our leader, our visionary, a man that I was proud to know, and I will always go to him for inspiration. Traveling Europe, I'll head to London, go and meet him. His brother also was a mentor for me. Every time I will call him and then he will be like, Rocky, your sound, push the African aspect, push the African element, innovate, which is something that has been an inspiration for me. So today, may God find the best space for a person who has been a beacon for all of us. May God make the legacy that he has left behind become inspiration for our youth, our young ones, who are also seeing the possibility of that vision, but not knowing how the foundation stones were laid. May they honor his name, because the music is immortal, the personality is mortal, and we are here to pray and celebrate this icon now and forevermore. Thank you very much.